Okay, this video was a long time coming, but I didn't feel the need to say anything until I started getting asked questions. So, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I don't have a lot of space on my phone to be making some long-ass, hour-long video to explain myself, so most y'all are getting is like 10 minutes. I feel like it's pretty obvious that I was not named Mooney. Who names their kid that? No duh. That's obviously not my birth name, legal name, dead name, whatever the hell you want to call it, whatever terminology people today have for it. I don't care. I just refer to it as my birth name. Something I don't go by. But there are reasons for that. Not only because I can't look at myself in a damn mirror and see my dead name, or birth name, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. But that's not who I see. Not only that, but my entire life, that name has been associated, that name that I was associated with has led me to do nothing but endure bullying, harassment, and stuff like that. And it gets annoying after a while, and when you get older and you get tired of dealing with things, for me, an example, I curated a different name for myself. Not only because I like it, and it sounds better, but, yeah. People look at me from across the hall or across the corridor, and they'll say, "Oh my God, look, that's my birth name," and everyone will scatter. Because, well, a couple reasons, other than the fact that I look different, act different, and say what I want and how I want it. People don't like that. My school is full of plastics and hoity-toity people. And y'all know exactly what I mean by that, so that's part of it. The reason I started going by the name Mooney was because, for one, ever since I was little, I have loved space and stars and planets, astronomy. That was always something I was doing. So I was like, oh, the moon. Go by that. I'm also a pagan. We pagans love the moon. So I figured, I don't know, make it work, I guess. Not only that, but I just so happen to be a Harry Potter freak. My favorite character, Remus Lupin, his nickname was Mooney. So I was like, I'm gonna just snatch that name up right there and claim it as my own. Because, what the heck ever? I mean, why not? It's my name. I can change it if I want to. The main question asked is, why would you change your name, or your parents gave you that name, or your name is so unique? No matter how unique your birth name is, or in fact mine, does not mean you have to keep it. Your name is a gift, and it doesn't suit you, you change it. It's like your hair. No one keeps the same hairstyle for their whole life unless they're crazy, old, or just cultish. I mean, it's no duh. I haven't always had a side shave. I've had it twice in my life. And there's no sense in trying to stay as one thing for your entire life. We're like Pokemon. We evolve. People change. I mean, there's a bunch of people right now, including some of my family members, who don't go by their first name, they go by their middle name, because they don't like their first name. So they use a completely different name. The only difference is, it's justifiable because it's part of their legal documentation. But if you want to come up with a nickname for yourself, say if your name is Richard and you want to go by Dickie, you can go by Dickie because it's associated with Richard. But if you have my real name and Mooney, and I want to go by Mooney, all of a sudden, this isn't allowed. But being disrespectful is. And there's a lot of stipulations that I'm doing this because I am a tranny. And before anybody comes for me, I'm not saying tranny as an insult. I am a huge supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. See, even I fuck it up. We're gonna mess up. Okay, I'm trying not to cuss on here, but I'm a supporter of everybody. Me myself being gender fluid. I say it with love. My best friend is a trans woman, and I love her so much. But no, there's a lot of stipulations saying that I am a tranny myself because I have a shaved head, blue hair, piercings, and I dress like a dyke. It's just how I dress. It's comfortable. If you could wear sweatpants and pajama pants, you would too. I'm not going to be like these, I don't know, plastics walking around with pants that go up my asshole all day. I'd rather not walk around with a wedgie. And I know you wouldn't either. But no, in fact, I'm not a tranny. And yes, I can say tranny, I can say faggot, I can say anything. Because for one, that we're America, and it is our First Amendment right to say whatever the hell we want. But also, because I am a literal bisexual. And if you don't believe that, totally up to you. You don't accept that, I don't care. It's not up to you to accept that. But I'm trying to come on here and explain what I feel needs to be explained. So, yeah, and if you still want to say stuff about this, go ahead. I know people from where I'm from are going to see this. I know my family's going to see it, my parents, my siblings, my grandparents, stuff like that. I don't care. Honestly, for one, it's my choice, because once you put something on the internet, it stays forever. Some of you need to remember that. And for two, you gotta be truthful about stuff, and I figured, why not just be open about it? And I haven't posted on here in a while, so I might as well come in with some sort of new introduction other than the introduction I posted about a year ago in my gaming chair. So, that is about it, and I am not reading off of a script. Sorry for the terrible lighting, but you know what? It's what I get for sleeping in a basement. So, if you see this, like, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell you're supposed to do on YouTube videos. If I can link my socials in the description for TikTok and stuff like that. But other than that, I hope everyone has a good day. And, yeah.